All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. So, it's been a while since I did a video, but I'm just, I woke a dog up. I'm gonna do a video showing what the garden looked like before the garden exists. What it looks like back here. And look, the grapevine is starting to flower. See that? So, hopefully we'll get some grapes this year. It's coming up from up the ground. I got it going around this post. Let's see what we got going back here. Right here is I think this is parsley right there. They made it through the winter. This is I think it's called Chloe or something. It's an herb. And there's the lemon balm. So that made it through the winter. And right here, what is that called? That's called Spearmint. Yeah, that's the Spearmint. So here we go. I just came back here just basically to see if anything came up from last year. Okay. So that's what I had, the tomato plant in the pot. Here's the blueberry bush. It's got flowers on it. Oh, it's about to have flowers on it. And there's the garden bed. Look at it. I was actually starting to dig up this area right here, but it's full of weeds. So I'm gonna have to come out here and dig all this up. Get it all dug up real soon. Get ready for the summer garden. And I think this year what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch around everything. I had like the peppers on this side, and they didn't do too well last year. So what I'm gonna do is probably put the watermelon on that side, if I choose to do watermelon. But I'm gonna put the peppers and stuff on this side of the yard, side of the garden. See, it's starting to get sun back here now, so the angle of the sun is actually hitting the garden. See, a lot of things we think is weeds, just weeds are actually good. This right here is an herb, and we didn't plant it, but it just naturally comes up. You can actually eat this. I only tried it a little bit. I actually put it in a smoothie. That was it. But yep, it comes up by itself naturally. So I'm gonna have to dig up this whole backyard. And I know y'all hearing about the food shortages and things that's coming now. So this is another opportunity for everybody to learn how to garden. And you can even just put stuff in, things in pots. If you don't have that much space, you can actually, if you have a deck or a balcony where there's that receives a lot of sunlight, you can basically just, you can grow some things in a pot and put it to grow right on your balcony. But anything is better than starving. So, these people that's running their planet today, they running it into the ground on purpose. But they're gonna have y'all believe that the food shortages are there. In reality, there's land everywhere, and you can pretty much grow food anywhere. You can put a tree in the yard, an apple tree, plum tree, pear tree. So the food shortage is gonna be coming to people basically who rely on a store. Because most people, unfortunately, have been dumbed down, and they do not know how to garden or how to get food except go to the store and just get a cart and just drop things in a cart that the corporations have made for you. And you just drop it in the cart, you go get paid, you go to the store, And then that's basically what you do. And you just put your food in the cart and you go to the checkout and go home. So, but that's all most people know how to do. But most people do not know how to garden. They do not know how to hunt. They don't know how to fish. They do not know how to get their own food if they had to. And so, and I watch YouTube a lot, and it's funny how a lot of funny videos get a lot of views. You know, all this like silly stuff, they get a lot of views. But when you got people showing people how to garden, how to fish, you know, stuff that's really going to be needed, those views, people, you know, hardly ever want to watch those type of videos until it's too late, because they figure, well, why should I wash it? I just go to the store and buy my food. But what if the food don't come to the stores? What are you going to do then? And so all thing I'm showing you in a small space, in a small yard, I mean, you pretty much can grow some things yourself. I got a blueberry bush right here. Right there, that's a blackberry bush. As a matter of fact, that's coming back to life. You can see this. It's coming back to life. So there'll be some more berries on that. And I advise people, you know, to get seeds. Get yourself some seeds too, as well. But make sure you don't buy any seeds that are affiliated with Monsanto. Don't buy their seeds. Make sure you get good organic seeds, maybe from a farmer's market or some local farmer, or plants from a farmer near you. But pretty much you can grow your own food, and it's also fun to watch your stuff grow. And then once you take care of it just for a little bit, basically, it'll take care of the food. Basically, the plant will basically take care of you until the winter time. And you can can your food if you want to. You can freeze it. You know, you can save a lot of things for the winter time. You can grow potatoes, sweet potatoes. Keep them in the ground. Actually, before I grew corn on the cob back here as well. So it just take up a lot of room, you know. So I just got to figure the things that, for my yard space, what can I grow that won't take up too much space, but I can still grow a lot of other, other vegetables. So anyway, there's something for y'all to think about. And if you don't have a space or whatever, then what y'all need to do is get with somebody, a friend or a family member, you know, that has room, and y'all can do a community garden. Y'all can work together. Y'all can make that garden together. So if these food shortages do come about, you know, because our country relies on China, and then at the same time they say China is our enemy, but at the same time they're our frenemy. You know, we're friends with them, and so we have all our stuff manufactured through China. And then no wonder we have a food shortage and things of that nature. Why are we going to other countries in the first place to get our items? Why are we not growing it here? America is big enough and capable enough to grow its own food, that we don't have to rely on everybody else around the world. But this is what this world trade has gotten us, you know. And so now the food supplies and other items as well, they have been manufactured in other countries. So, and they have not taught the people correctly, basically dumbed down the people. So the only thing you do is just go to a grocery store, and that's all you know. So these videos are important, to watch these videos to see that you too can grow your own food. You can grow some of your own things yourself. You got people out there raising chickens, people got cows, So when the food shortage comes, they're not going to have a food shortage. They're going to be fine. You got people who know how to hunt deer, hunt rabbits and so forth. They're not going to have a food shortage. Only people going to have the food shortage is the people in the inner cities, in places like that where or people who just don't know how to do anything. So I advise everybody to learn how to grow, to learn how to garden, to learn how to hunt, fish, and do things that our ancestors used to do for sure back in the day. Because it's very important. So, anyway, so it looked like a junkyard back here right now, but that's because I didn't get everything ready to go. These are the things I hold the tomatoes in. I leave that right there because the birds come down. The birds come down sometime. They get in here and they take a bath. They start splashing around that water. So I just left it right there. And here's the compost bin. Let's see what's going on. So I gotta mix this into the garden. Yeah, so you got the eggshells and that's the compost. Yep, so I ain't gonna make this video that much longer. I just had to let y'all know that we will be back soon. And, oh, there's a bee. Wow. So we'll be back soon, doing our thing. All right? So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell for the notifications of my new videos that will be coming out soon. I will be doing some more gold panning, and I will be doing some gardening soon. So I'm gonna have to dig all this soil up. Just prepare the soil. You know, I'm gonna have to mix it. I got some worm castings. I got some 10-10-10. I got some there's some other. I got the compost to mix in the soil. I'm gonna have to redo this as well. I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna put in this pot this year. I'm gonna have to take that dirt out and mix it around. Now also, my soil over here on this side of the garden, this is kind of like clay. So I'm gonna get some, I'm gonna go down to the creek and I'm gonna mix in some of that sandy, I'm gonna get some buckets of that sandy soil and I'm gonna mix it in with this right here. See, these are the things I do. I do stuff like that. I just go to, maybe get some other soil from the woods and I get some, or go to that creek down there and I get some buckets of soil that I'm gonna mix in with my soil. So to kind of get a plant's the dirt so they can actually, their roots that actually can maneuver through the soil. Because clay a lot of times it's hard for the roots to get through that. They can, but it's work. So you basically, when you garden, you want loose soil. You know, so the plant's roots can like get down deep. And also they can get to the nutrients into the water. All right, I made this video long enough. Y'all have a nice day. Peace.